Deep in the heart of Africa, a magnificent city once stood, filled with palaces, scholars, and unimaginable wealth. It rivaled the great civilizations of the world, but then it disappeared. No battles, no records, just silence. This is the story of Great Zimbabwe, the lost African kingdom that modern history almost erased. Around the 11th century, in what is now southeastern Zimbabwe, a powerful civilization began to rise. It built a massive city entirely out of stone. No mortar, no cement, just perfectly stacked granite blocks. This place would become known as Great Zimbabwe, and at its peak, it controlled a vast network of gold trade, stretching from the African interior to the Swahili coast. Through that coast, goods from Great Zimbabwe reached Arabia, India, and even China. The city boasted royal enclosures, marketplaces, homes, and spiritual sites. Its population may have reached 20,000, a major urban center by medieval standards. It wasn't just a village, it was an empire hub. What made Great Zimbabwe so extraordinary wasn't just its size or wealth, it was how it was built. The most iconic part of the city was the Great Enclosure, a curved outer wall over 30 feet tall and 800 feet long, built entirely without mortar. Inside, archaeologists discovered towers, spiritual items, and the famous soapstone birds, symbols of kingship and heritage still used on Zimbabwe's flag today. The people here had a distinct cultural identity, a mix of Shona traditions, elite rulership, and complex spirituality. And yet for centuries, historians outside Africa claimed the locals couldn't have built it, suggesting instead that ancient Egyptians, Arabs, or even Phoenicians must have done it. These theories were not based on evidence, but colonial bias. Sometime in the 15th century, Great Zimbabwe was suddenly abandoned. No sign of invasion, no natural disaster recorded. So what happened? One theory is that the land became exhausted. Too many people, too few resources, and the collapse of key trade networks. Another theory points to internal political conflict, or a power shift toward new kingdoms like Mutapa to the north. But perhaps the most disturbing disappearance came later, from the history books themselves. European colonizers in the 19th and 20th centuries deliberately tried to erase or distort the history of Great Zimbabwe. They refused to believe that Black African civilizations could create something so advanced. Instead, textbooks credited foreigners, a dangerous rewriting of history that echoed for decades. Today, Great Zimbabwe is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its ruins stand silently in the hills, a proud reminder of what once was. More than just stone walls, it's a symbol of African resilience, genius, and the importance of reclaiming forgotten stories. What other civilizations have been hidden from history? Subscribe to uncover more.